Hey guys, hope you're all well. Right, I'm going to do some easier jobs today. They need doing, so I'm going to get on with a couple of blingy bits. Starting with the oil lines, which, as you know, we made these a while ago. Now, I had some of the rubber bonded washers for these, but I seem to have lost them. So we're going with the copper washers. We'll be fine with them on. If only I could lose weight like I do bike parts. Let's get on with it. Okay, right. To start with, I'll wash on them. Then through the brass bits. I thought that one going to go through then. Then one on the inside. Repeat this side without the other side dropping out. Come on. There we go. And hope it all fits still. Looking all right. Washers just come off set a tiny bit. There we go. And then that bit. Well, that didn't take long, did it? Ah, that looks all right. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. Obviously, you'll probably see my dirty paw prints everywhere, and everything's going to get a final polish when the bike's finished. No point in me keep polishing it, because obviously we've still got a lot of work to do around it. Like I said on the previous video, the domed head nuts have been ordered for these and this side, so hopefully they'll be here soon. I'm going to fish out the carburetor in a minute. We've got new studs and gaskets for that. Oh, also, where did I put that? Where have I put that? I've got a posh head steady. I hope I ain't lost that, because that was expensive. I've been quite good. I've been putting everything in boxes, and I still manage to lose stuff. I don't get it. I am very disorganised. It's always chaos in here. So where... I had it in my hand this morning. The head steady. I had it in my hand. Ah, got it. We have a posh stainless one. So let's just find a decent fixing. We'll put that in place as well. Right, here's the head steady. Very nicely made, actually. So that's a stainless one. Yes, they do cost quite a bit more, but it's worth it, because this is what you normally get as a standard one. I ordered these a while ago just so I had them in stock. But look at this. Nice threads. So yeah, I shall swap them out when I go to Hitchcock's again. I said before, they have no trouble swapping anything that you end up like this. Normally when I go, you see, this would have just come through the post, and fair enough, the blokes would have just picked it out the start, wrapped it up and sent it. But when I go, I check everything at the counter before I leave. So they'll go back, there'll be no issues there. Right, back to this one. We have a bolt that will pass through the engine up there. And I've actually found one little domed head, stainless, which I'll use on this. But if the domed heads come, well, I think they will be different, the ones that I've ordered actually. But we'll just put this one on for now, just to hold it in place. But what I am going to do, I don't know if you could see that, is get rid of that stamp off the bolt head. It just looks a bit nicer when they're machined off. So let's get on the lathe and do that, and then we'll get it fitted. Right. Where's my spanner? There it is. I think people have mentioned in the past to get a tool post that you could just flick over with different tools on there. Yeah, I'll get one of them at some point. I've got other things that have a bit more priority over that at the moment. Where's me glasses? Glasses? Okay, we'll use the broken ones till I find the good ones. I brought the me glasses. That'll do. Oh, they're sticking in my head. Let's just see if it's... I'll take them off a minute, they're all blurry. That looks better. Let's give it a polish. Yes, I know that's probably a naughty thing to do, but yeah, okay. I think we need a bit more of an edge on that as well. I know, I've said before, I'm no expert on a lathe. But we get the look we're after. Ew, that doesn't sound very good. Let's shove that in a bit more. That might work. I know it's not going to sound very good, so we've going across the edges. That's looking better. Get a wipe. That's better. All right, let's get that on. Oh, I'll tell you what, we'll go for a washer either side of that. like that. Oh, I think that bolt might need cutting down a bit. Let's just put it in place. No. Yeah, it's definitely going to need cutting down. Right, might as well do it now. That's better. Get my fat fingers in there. There we go. Sorted. Okay, let's go for the carb as well. So we got new studs, new nuts, new washers, new gasket, and obviously new carb. Right, let's get that on. New studs. Gasket. There we go. Drop me nuts. Ooh, there we go. Right. Just needs to back that one off a bit. Sorted. That's all right. Right. Filter. That needs a little bit of a freshen up. Let's plug that in first, eh? That might work. There we go. Don't let it go. That's better. That's the one. Ah, that's looking good. We have a visitor. You're out there, Blue? Hey, come on then. What are you after? There's no food in them boxes, mate. No. There's no food in them boxes, old boy. There we go. I think you've had all your treats. Right, let's go for a footrest. I'm trying to get as much done this side before we pull the bench out and flip it round. That may not happen on this video, but we'll get a few bits done this side. Now this is a bit of a pain because it goes on sort of that hexagon bar. So we've got a bit of powder coating in this, and we got a lot of powder coating on the bar. So we may have to just get it started by doing the nut up and just squeeze it down that bar. I think that's our best option. And we got the little spacers we made, which need to go on first. That goes on nice and easy. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best bet. Hopefully we can get the thread started so we don't strip anything. To start it without the washer to begin with. Right, let's see if that'll work. I'll just take our time, just make sure it is moving. Oh yeah, it's going on. Now I'm going to, a couple more turns, back it off and then put the washer on. Hopefully it'll be okay. I think it should be. I'll make sure the footrest is moving and we're not stripping threads. Yeah, the footrest is going down. Sorted. Right, big Oma at the ready. Where's me hammer? Right, footrest rubbers. These are the older style with the Royal Enfield on. But first, these are so tight. I always put a tiny little hole in the end here that you can barely see. Because they're that tight, as you're putting it on, it traps the air and actually starts to blow that bit up. So the little hole will just make it a bit easier to put on. And a bit of lube. Just some of the old beeswax polish will do it. Hopefully, with a bit of persuasion with the persuader, it will go on. And don't pull the bike off the bench, because that'll be just a stupid thing to do. Oh God, I can't even get it started. This probably looks slightly dodgy by now. Why can't I start that? Okay. Maybe I need to get a bit of a drill in that bit as well, just to help it get started. I think I'll do that. Okay, I've opened that up a bit more. Trying to be careful, as I don't want it really loose. Right, let's carefully do that. That should do it. Yeah, happy with that. Right, let's get the kickstart on. A little bit of persuasion. There we have it. Should have a new nut and bolt for that. Let me have a look. There we go. Could do some washers really for that. They never send any washers with nuts and bolts. You have to order them separately. Right, washers. Yes, slowly getting bits from out the shed on the bike. Getting a bike more in one piece and less clutter in the shed. It's getting there. Right, spark plug cap. What we got here? Oh, they never seem to do that NGK bit in white no more. I think we can solve that. Let's see. Bit of a cloth and a bit of tyre paint. Let's get the paint flowing. If there's any left in it. Seems a bit dry. Come on. Oh yeah, that's coming out. Right, this will look a mess to start with. Okay. Sorted. A bit more on the N. There we go. That'll do. Now then, HT lead. I've got two colours. Red and yellow. I think it's got to be yellow. I think it'll stand out nice. Although, I'm guessing some of you'll say, oh, the red matches the frame in that. Well, I think, let's go stand out. I can always change it, if I change my mind, that is. Which is highly likely. Yeah, I'm going to go yellow. Let's chomp a bit of that off. And get it fed into the spark plug cap. Get the rubber boot on it. That should do it, will it? Yeah. And that just screws in. That'll do. Now to get that down there. Come on. and that bit. There we go. Right, let's see how many people argue over the red or the yellow. Well, not argue, discuss the red or the yellow. Right, I'll just clip that on for now. You don't see much of it anyway. Obviously the coil's going to be under the tank, so you'll just see that little pass down here. Just shove that all there for now. There we go, that's a little bit more done. I'm going to call it a video on this one, although I am going to carry on. It will just make editing a little bit easier, because when I've filmed all day and I'm splicing all that footage, trying to squeeze it in like 25 minutes-ish, I can be up to like 4+ hours on that. So I'm going to throw in a couple of easy ones for me, and it keeps you updated and you all see a little bit of progress. Anyway, I've got a Hitchcock's order to do as well on a few more fixings and bits and bobs, so I'm going to do that as well. So down the house I go, nice cup of tea, sort this out and put some orders in. That'll do. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care.